Hello, beautiful soul family, and happy Wednesday. I hope you all are doing well. And we are getting closer to the new moon on Saturday, and it's a special new moon. We're going to be having a solar eclipse. We dealt with a full moon eclipse in the last one, and that was a challenge to push through for many of you. And this is Robbie from Guided by Fire. And today, before the new moon, you may be in solitude, Empress, and planning your next steps to take action in Aries. In this Aries season, a lot of epiphanies are coming through. A lot of you are taking inspired action toward your dreams and goals, but one of the main dreams and goals is to finish and complete things. And even though this is the year of the wood snake, and it's the number 9 year of completing cycles and learning to have patience to complete these cycles. And it could be different karmic cycles, the things you're recognizing that you need to walk away from that no longer serve you. And the new moon is on Saturday, and you know that a lot of you are in a surrendering stage, going out in nature. And here's a little reminder I had gotten this morning early. I went out for a walk, and the sun was coming up, and it's absolutely beautiful out, but it is a bit windy. And interesting synchronicity, my gate door, I think the wind had stopped, closed. So a door is closing. And we're going to be pulling some messages today, what the Emperor is going through. You could have been feeling tower moments, them going through a dark night of the soul. A lot of emotions are being randomly released when you least expect it. And, you are one energy and one soul. They are letting things go that are no longer serving them. They are going out in nature. They've had to go within. If some of you are in communication and that's healing, there may be some periods of silence, but, you already know what's going on, and you're getting your answers, the answers you need in divine timing in nature, and being silent. And Aries is also about cooling your emotions. So you could be feeling random emotions coming up. Sadness. There's a few soul sisters that were getting random crying like I was. And sometimes maybe random anger, maybe random whatever is coming up. So definitely, please comment below and let me know what's coming up for you. And I know many Empresses have been quite busy. It has been a transformation process, and right now this is one of the biggest transformation processes that you are working through. And, there is complete new beginnings that are going to start happening. And many of you probably have seen many reads with the Ace of Pentacles coming out, which is definitely a new beginning in the physical. And that's really a great card to see, as cycles close out in the 5D. And it will definitely help, and it helps, the cycles closing out in the 3D. As above, so below. And you've been taking a lot of responsibility for yourself. Also with taking action steps in this Aries season is using your discernment and being due diligence, because whatever major decisions, anybody has to make, you're being very careful, not putting any lower emotions in it. You're releasing them, honoring them, and letting them go. And that's a lot of stuff that's been transforming and happening. I don't know how long this read is because I've also been very busy myself and also dealing with my own self and my own journey. So we're going to be getting some messages on your Emperor to see what is happening, because many of you, again, are in the surrender stage and really taking that step back to move what you need to move forward. And a lot of blockages are being removed. And you could be feeling, as the day goes on, that you start to feel lighter, feeling more joy, feeling more bliss, feeling more happiness, staying in gratitude. And, you could be still saying, randomly, without even thinking about it, positive affirmations, you're getting downloads. Also saying cancel, clear, delete, block, and clearing your energy field, limiting where you are out there in that 3D matrix world, because you've been disconnecting from the 3D matrix. So we're going to be pulling out some cards, and I'm going to see which deck we're going to start with first. Let's start with the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. So let us get some clear messages with the journey and what is happening with the Emperor at this time, because they're going through a major transformation. Last year, which was the Wood Dragon, we all went through it. Even the physical ascension symptoms, and now any physical ascension symptoms, most of you recognize what's being released. And, I know there was a lot of deep fears, and I just shuffled the deck and we just got, wow, one card just flew out of the split. We got Rebirth. Personal freedom is being unleashed at this time. And we have 2 7s. So a lot of 7s have been coming up again. Everywhere you could be seeing 717, 707, 777, 77. You could be seeing 7. You could be seeing 7777. That this rebirth that's going on is bringing you exactly where you're meant to be. And you see all these infinity symbols. And they're all around. And this beautiful flower in the middle that's growing. And, you have hearts on the outside here. And what I'm getting at the bottom here, it looks like the world, the universe. You're going through this major rebirth to the best versions or the better versions of yourself. So personal freedom is being unleashed. Freedom from lots of things. And the freedom that's being unleashed with the blockages being moved out of the way is definitely Archangel Nathaniel, moving all the energetic blockages out of the way, the physical blockages being out of the way towards this freedom from, excuse me, giving me fear. Burping is being released. Burping is a form of release of fear. So going through this rebirth at this time, and this is what the Aries season is about. And it is new beginnings. You could be seeing doors open. So, and doors are closing. So really at this point with this new moon, before this new moon is like a crossroads today of a death, birth, and rebirth. So let's see what other cards may want to come out from here. So all of us are going through this rebirth and mastering the emotions, letting them go, and surrendering them, honoring them, and just letting it release, which is really important. Yeah, wow, 5-5, yeah. This number's been showing up a lot, quite a bit. The electric, creative expression. There is like a geometrical rainbow figure here, like a crystal. It looks like organite upside down. And this is moving you with this rebirth to a much higher frequency, to your union timeline. And being creative at this time. Expressing creativity. You could be expressing creativity through many different things. even a lot of the tasks that you are doing during the day, whatever responsibilities, this is where your creativity is kicking in, okay? To make things easier, to let things go, to take action, finding creative ways to do this. Yeah, 9-9, and these numbers have been coming up. It's a number 9 year, letting your light shine. And you see how the light is being illuminated all over, and this tree. And what I'm getting from this tree here is staying grounded. You may be harmonizing yourself if you're going out in nature. And I'm seeing many of you may be hugging the tree or standing up against it. And that's part of letting your light shine. Both of you are shining your light, illuminating. And you see where the light here is, and this blue, this healing. I can be feeling, Archangel Michael cutting away the things that no longer serve you. And also by shining your light, you are also being mindful, using your discernment of where you go, what you do, and who you surround yourself by. Because to bring everything into balance, things are coming into balance, is harmonizing the energy, not letting people dim your light. And this is what I'm getting here. Not letting situations dim your light, staying away from lower vibrational things. Because many of us have gotten very, very sensitive, as a lot of activations are happening now and have been activating. Especially Empress, you are finding harmony, bliss, and joy in being in solitude. And that is shining your light. And one smile can just illuminate the whole world, or wherever you are. Brightening people's days, brightening your own day. And we have 7-7, another one. Yeah, heal, abandonment, time to forgive. This has come up. Interesting. This has come up, time to forgive. We can feel abandoned on this journey from anybody or anyone. A lot of abandonment is also being healed with the Emperor at this time. It is time to, when we let go of the past, forgive yourself for everything and anything. And that's part of it, letting go. You may be saying the Ho'oponopono prayer, and all of a sudden, you don't even think about the situation anymore, or whatever it is. You've let it go, and consider it healing. Healing the abandonment, healing these abandonment wounds the Emperor is healing at this time. And just know and trust that we're all never alone. You may be physically alone in a room, you may live alone, but there's always some type of companionship, if not physically, energetically. Forgive yourself to let go of the past. And sometimes when we forgive ourselves, we are closing the door. We're not going back there. Yeah. Soul merger, 33. And a lot of threes have been coming out. And you got two swans that are like a caduceus, the infinity symbol. You could see this illuminated light from above from the Devine. You both share the same chakra system and energy field, and all your chakras are being illuminated and going with the flow I'm getting here and letting things unfold. Letting things unfold in divine timing. Every little thing happens in divine timing. And I'm getting with the heart chakra, it could be heart chakra activations. And you see how these stars and illuminated lights are shaped into hearts. And this is unconditional love. Yeah, this is what's happening at this time, 6-6. Karmic purge. You could be seeing sixes around. Things from the past, like the 6 of Cups. Mirrored reflections, you're both letting go and going through a karmic purge on an energetic level. Burning all of these lower energies and emotions away. Could be healing from purging or letting go of karmic situations that are no longer serving you. Wow. And definitely it's this fire, the Kundalini rising and the sacral chakra, especially the root chakra. I'm seeing the solar plexus with the yellow, and these are shaped like angel wings, letting go of fear. And that's a sign when, anything karmic is fear-based and an illusion. So these mirrored reflections with this karmic purge that is happening, yeah. 5-5, bottom of the deck, Master Alchemist, and that's what you are, Divine Empress. Your Emperor is becoming the Master Alchemist. This is about change, the violet flame activation, and you see these, these beautiful lights illuminated right here, healing and letting go. The violet flame activation with this karmic purge is happening. And karma has been coming in hot. You feel it energetically. You're not going into that karma, not wondering about it, because you know on a deep soul level, there are lessons that need to be learned. Just like you do. And just like you did. And you are always protected from people's karma. And it's a message that it is a message to let that go. That is not something for you to wonder about. That's something for the divine to take care of. So wow, being the Master Alchemist, and this is what this transformation is doing, and it's happening. So, these are the messages coming from this deck that you needed to know. So, what have we got for the journey? What is happening? I don't know. In a little while after I record this, I have to go move my car with a sign. I am purging, but definitely decluttering stuff. So, that's been coming up a lot. A declutter. Wow, bottom of the deck. I'm noticing this message. We're using this deck, the Journey to Union Oracle from Liz from Guided by Angels. And we got God never closes a door without opening a window. So just know and trust with this new beginning, a window is being opened. Okay? So this will be interesting what will come out. And they're noticing a lot of doors are closing with the Emperor. They're becoming who they are born to be. And moving all of this forward, yeah. This is interesting. I just got this on the split. I got differences of proof that love has no barriers. Absolutely. We're all different. Love has no barriers at all. And what is triggering you now is helping to heal you. Well, this is also what I'm feeling is what's triggering the Emperor at this time is helping to heal them. So they could be going through a lot of triggers. You could feel that they're going through triggers. It may be triggering you a little bit differently. But you share the same energy and same soul. There may be things that you don't want to hear, but you need to hear. Could be triggering you. Honor it and release it and let it go. Let's see what wants. Ooh, 3 cards just flew out like this. You will achieve union in this lifetime. Here's the thing. Obviously, we all know this happens in divine timing. And the energies that we are going through, we are going to be achieving union in this lifetime. So what you're going through is pushing you and the Emperor forward. It is pushing them forward to achieve union in this lifetime. Yeah. It will not be long now, and it isn't. And you know that. Keep freeing your mind. So this is also clarifying that let go of the how, when, and where this will happen, because this is a soul-based connection. This is not ego-based of mind and ego. When you release the programming and the conditioning, the old programming and conditioning, it's going to happen in the divine timing that's been orchestrated. Yeah, freeing your mind, keeping your mind free of clutter. You could be decluttering certain things. You could be not just decluttering, but you could be reorganizing something. making more room for something, getting creative. Well, maybe we'll reduce this and reduce that. Probably everything, Empress, is being reduced in your life. It's helping you free your mind and staying out of ego. Yeah, we all have an ego, and it won't be long now. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah. And just at the bottom of this deck, a card flew out. Look past the physical world. Absolutely continue to look past it and see past the illusions, because there's big happy changes and good news coming. Wow, this is amazing. This could be communication from the Emperor. It could be them showing up at your door, or it could be you and your Emperor meeting in the same place. You know, you just happen to have been there. Nothing is a coincidence, but big happy changes and good news. And what I'm getting here, these things happen not just in divine timing, but they happen by surprise. And it will blindside you. Wow. And yeah, wow, bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine and Power, you are in your power. Definitely staying in your power and taking your power back is what I'm getting with this card. Whew. So these things are moving forward. Any more last? Yeah, we got a phone. Yeah, wow, we got 4 more cards. I thought that would have been it, but no. They said no. They will contact you when you know this is going to happen. This will happen when it happens. Absolutely, yeah. The passion is intense and real with the Kundalini and rising. And continue to focus on service and mission. And lots of synchronicities could be coming at you, names, dates, and all different kinds of angel numbers. So please pay attention to the names, dates, and numbers that are related to you and your journey, because these are signs that things are moving forward toward this union. Wow, amazing. And yeah, I just knocked the crystal over. That's a sign of a tower moment. When things get knocked over, I'm like, wow, tower moment. So divine intervention is taking place. And let us get, what is the Emperor coming to heal? So we're going to be getting a few decks with this. And we're going to be getting, what is happening now. And I love this deck. We're going to be getting from the Divine Masculine Dark Struggles, from Guided by Angels, the beautiful Liz. And let's see what wants to come out from here, because right now they're going through a struggle. Let's see. We're going to give this one a really good hard shuffle and see what happens. Let's see what they want to let you know. What is the Emperor struggling at this time? And the silence. What is the Emperor struggling with at this time in the silence? What is happening? It's a pretty large amount of cards there. Wow, 2 cards just flew out. Yeah, I want to follow you on social media. Well, they are following you on social media or want to follow you. They could be having fake accounts. They are definitely watching your social media. They're definitely seeing what you're posting, not posting, where you're commenting, you name it. And I have no idea why someone like you is interested in someone like me. So they're struggling with a lot of self-worth that could be released. Releasing judgment on themselves is what I'm getting. They probably can't believe what is happening, feeling, some of them are confused, going through what they're going through. You know, they could have been put down emotionally by a karmic partner or old family and friends that were let go. And it's a conditioning and programming, what I'm getting here with this card that's being released. Okay? And this is the struggle that some of them are going through at this time. Not feeling good enough. You know, you always have to reaffirm, I am good enough. Because they have to choose themselves when they choose you. Before they choose you. So a lot of them I am seeing that need to start choosing themselves first. Let's see. Yeah, researching us. Some of them are also could have children. There could have been a karmic ending and realizing their children are their world at this time. It could be also pets if they don't have children, and they could be missing them. There could have been whatever, I'm getting there must have been some nasty karmic endings with some of this, with a karmic partner that didn't end too well, Bo. And I need you to leave me alone. They want to be left alone at this time. They are processing and planning and letting go of the things that no longer serve them. They're trying to, some of them are trying to figure out what is happening to them. Some of them are feeling lost. So what I'm getting from this message here is many of them could be going through definitely tower moments and a dark night of the soul. So, wow. Let us see this other deck. What other messages are coming through from the Divine Masculines? Dark truths coming to light. We have to move from darkness to light. From the beautiful Liz Harrison from Guided by Angels. Let's see what wants to come through. We're giving that one a good shuffle. The cards are feeling very stiff, so some of them could be having issues releasing this. Yeah, they're very stiff a little bit. Let's see what wants to come through. What does this Emperor want to say to you in the silence? Yeah, wow. Ooh, we got about 6 cards came out. So those are the messages from here. I am taking action. I feel empty without you. I know what I had to learn the hard way. What I have lost, what I am missing, but now I want it back. I hope you will take me back. They're definitely taking inspired action towards you. They're feeling empty right now and lost, but they had to learn lessons the hard way. And they probably, most likely, I'm getting with these tarot moments, they have lost it all. And they are feeling that they are missing something. And this could be why, if you've been going through random crying or random tears, it's because they're missing you. And they want you back. And they are hoping that you will take them back. Yeah, wow. This card just came out from this little pile of 6 cards. Please forgive me. This is forgiveness coming up again for the second time. So this is a big reminder, Empress, to forgive yourself, because if you're going to be forgiving yourself, they're going to be forgiving themselves. They're asking for forgiveness. It makes me physically sick when I think about how much pain and suffering I have caused you. I am sorry for treating you that way. It was wrong and you didn't deserve that. Please forgive me. Yeah, it's really important today is to forgive yourself. You may be forgiving yourself for something you don't even know what you're forgiving yourself for. But that's okay. You may get the answer why you're forgiving yourself later on. So they probably could be feeling sick, and they could be feeling, picking up a depression right here. Yeah. I am excited. I am looking forward to our future. I just need to let the past go. Please wait for me. Yeah, absolutely. Please forgive me. Forgiveness, letting the past go. And when you let the past go and you forgive yourself, you're going to be excited about the future. And they are feeling excited. So they're really working on forgiveness just like you are. So these are 2 important messages. Forgive yourself. Yeah, I'm ready. I will leave my partner. It's been over since I met you. Trust me to do this my way. Some of you are still in the middle, in connection, still in the middle of karmic endings right now with a karmic partner. I don't feel there's a lot of that happening right now, but there is quite a few still in the collective I'm picking up. Just know and trust, Empress, if this is worrying about you or worrying you, that if they're going to leave the karmic partner, that's already been happening and decided. So it's been energetically over. So it was over the day they met you, is what they are saying. And things happen in stages and in divine timing. So this, if they're still with a karmic partner, it is ending in divine timing. So trust in yourself, and they will trust themselves to do this way. You know, what else is coming through? I'm owning up. While we've been apart, I've been learning who I am. I have really changed. And I want you to know that you can count on me to do the right thing. They're owning up they are definitely owning up and taking responsibility for themselves at this time. You know, there are no mistakes. There are nothing but lessons. They're owning up to these lessons that they have learned. Many of them have already learned these lessons. We're always learning lessons. But especially with these karmic lessons that were taught, they're owning up to, you know, learning who they really are. So you know you can count on them to do the right thing, and this is the right thing they are doing at this time, is owning up to it. Well, I have to be careful with my language here on YouTube, but I'm just gonna say, yeah, this is exactly it. The Kundalini is rising. When I am with you, I can't think straight. I act weird and crazy because I want you so bad. You are just so gorgeous to me. And this is why this is also brought up with the other deck. Why do you want me? But realizing, but they want you. It's because you want yourself. Okay, so the Kundalini has definitely been rising on a higher level. And learning to breathe and alchemize it. You may need to clear out your chakra system and or the sacral chakra. Because sometimes, you know, when these things happen, things can get a little crazy. Okay? Frustration, anger, all those other emotions. So just know and trust that, you know, this is also a reminder you are gorgeous inside and out. Wow. Beautiful messages that came here from this deck. Oof. So we are going to be getting 3 more decks. And let's see what messages want to come through. Let's see. Hope you all are enjoying. And also, too, if you would like a personal reading or any of my services, check the description box below. You can email me at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com. I do more than personal readings. I offer guided soul coaching and guided meditations by voice chat or anything but Zoom or Facebook Messenger. But there are lots of activations and things that you can clear, things that are no longer serving you. So we're going to be getting the messages from the Divine Masculine Message Tarot from Guided by Angels. And we're going to be getting some messages and see what's happening with the Emperor here at this time. What is going through with this transformation process, because I pulled cards myself this morning and I keep getting the Death card, which is definitely transformation. You could also be seeing lots of 13s around, luck on your side. And there's a big birth and rebirth that's happening. Ooh, let's give that a good shuffle and let's see what we need to... Ooh, just flew out right at me and right on my arm. Wow, the 10 of Cups. I want to spend the rest of my life loving you. Let's get married. So marriage is here. And what did I just say in the beginning of this reading? I said probably you're seeing lots of readings. Okay, it doesn't matter whose channel you're on. The Ace of Pentacles coming out. And it's been coming out consistently. And guess what we have here? Wow. Great things are being created in our lives. Definitely this new beginning. And new beginning of everything that is coming into the physical. It could be a new career starting. A new change in your business. It could be a new business. You could be making changes in your business. Could be multiple streams of income coming through. And this wood snake has also taught us to be frugal, not to overbuy things that we don't need or possibly won't get to. But this is also that great things are being created. This union, this new beginning that's happening. Again, God doesn't close the door unless another one is going, until he opens another one. Could be decluttering, making room for the new. Wow. I'm blown away. This is the Ace of Pentacles, and I just mentioned it. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Expect me, I'm on my way. When you declutter something, please set the intention when you declutter of letting go of whatever needs to be let go on an energetic level. They are on their way. So just know and trust, yeah, they're learning to overcome their fears and insecurities that hold me back and cause me pain. So this is what they're letting go of, this lower toxic energy, which is fear, a lot of fear. So you could be burping all day long. It may be coming out, unexpectedly, but just be thankful and being in gratitude for burping because they're letting go of fear. 2 cards more flew out the deck. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. This came out when I pulled cards this morning too. So now, we have to get to the new Ace first. In order to bring these things all into balance, things need to be equally balanced. Absolutely. So there's a lot of balance and harmony coming in with this Aries season as these blockages being moved out of the way, the new moon coming in, a fresh start, but things all need to be equally balanced with this new beginning. And this is what they're working on. Going out in nature. If you need to go out in nature, there are days, and I'm not going to lie to you, I've had to take walks twice a day, 3 times a day. There was one other day, I don't know what the heck it was. I took a walk someplace beautiful, and then there was another area I didn't go for in a while. I took a walk over there. And believe me, it really brings, and I'm getting, my grass is coming back and getting greener since I fired the landscapers. They were cutting my lawn too short, and I'm not even going to get into it. Businesses trying to scam other people, that be due diligent, but whatever. They no longer serve me. But we got the 2 of Pentacles. Things need to be equally balanced. So everything in the physical and in the energetic, things are being balanced out, balancing these energies. And we have the Magician. I am finally taking control of my life and making things happen. The Magician is the number 1 card. Becoming who they were born to be. Being able to manifest the things that, your Emperor right now is manifesting new things. It's time to make, and I'm getting, this energy I'm picking up here. You're learning to manifest new things. Our manifestations are always changing. They're always changing. When we manifest something and something comes into fruition, there's always going to be something to manifest. Wow, so they're definitely taking control of their lives. And the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Cups. You are the reason all my dreams are coming true. Again, lots of yeah. Work for swords, working what they want. And 3 of Cups. Prepare for this celebration. Wow. So, again, like another soul sister said, 3 of Cups is a celebration. It's a death, birth, and rebirth. You're celebrating all 3. And many of us are all going through this rebirth. Going deep within, Wow, beautiful messages that are happening. So then prepare for this celebration. Prepare yourself. Because you don't know when this happens. Part of letting go of expectations is when you trust in divine timing. You don't know. It can come in a split second like this. Yeah. So this is the messages coming out. We're going to get 2 last decks before I have to go and move this card. So we're going to be getting, I'm going to be pulling some tarot, the Green Witch Tarot. This is a really nice earthy tarot deck. And I, of course, am going to be reading this intuitively. because it's, you know, there are different photographs and things in here that are not like your normal tarot, but you know what they are. These cards are real stiff. What that other card came out, that's why the cards are stiff. So take that how it resonates. Use your imagination. Let's see what wants to come out here. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Athemis. So this is also a beautiful message here. So here we have the Seven of Pentacles. And you see him here polishing and cleaning one of those pentacles. And he's got 6 of them lying on this table here. I'm just going to move this a tad closer. Okay, so he's polishing, working, and planting seeds. You see the plant here that's growing in the background? Growing these seeds for this new beginning. Because things are being brought to balance. So you're seeing that growth is happening. And the Queen of Athemis stands for the Queen of Swords. You see here, she's sharpening and looking at a knife. She's got flowers there. There's birds in the background. There's a bird here. I'm not sure what kind of bird. And he's got a bird here. There are messages coming from birds. So you could be going out in nature hearing lots of birds. But she's also prepared. She's looking, contemplating, going deep within herself. What do I need to cut away that's no longer serving me? She's got this knife up. And it's showing her a lot of strength. When we cut away the things that no longer serve us, brings us strength. Yeah. Ooh, this just flipped out from the middle of the deck. I am not lying. Wow. Flipped out from the middle of the deck, did a huge somersault. The Tower, the World Hunt. Number 16 in the tarot, regular, is the Tower. And this is interesting, this tower deck. Tower deck. No, I mean tower card. Whoa. We have horses in the background. You have some lightning up there and you've seen the sky illuminated. The tower is not crumbling, but there's an explosion of light here that's coming through the ethers. So this is definitely divine intervention taking place. And the Tower is one of the cards that symbolizes it's not just divine intervention, it is change. There is good towers coming because we had the Ace of Pentacles come out before. And so divine intervention is taking place. You could see the light exploding out the top of the window and the lightning. And you could see the rocks falling, or the bricks falling from the tower, or at least the top. So something is happening here. And they're going through a definite tower moment at this time. You're staying to yourself. You're going deep within. You're gaining your inner strength. You're protecting your energies as this Queen of Swords. This tower is happening. This is also happening in the collective. It is happening not just with your Emperor. So there is divine intervention definitely taking place. And that is also Aries energy too. Let's see what else wants to come out. I am curious here. Wow. The Tower has come out. So we got divine intervention could be taking place with this new moon in Aries. You know, this is interesting because we have Mercury in retrograde and we have Venus in retrograde. Wow. Ace of Wands, the new beginning. Wow. Look at that. The Tower, divine intervention is happening for this new beginning. You see here, this fire, the leaves. You see some growth at this wand. And you can see this beautiful fiery sky. I don't know what kind of bird it is, but this is a message from heaven that the truth is coming out everywhere and anywhere. Could be the truth coming out definitely in the communication coming with the Emperor. Your Emperor could be hearing the truths about things that they didn't know of. You could be hearing truths about things. But I'm confusing this. I keep thinking the Ace of Swords. But this is the Ace of Wands. I am sorry. It looks to me like a sword. Oh my goodness. We got the Tower and the Ace of Wands. So it's definitely the truth of this new beginning. So something is being moved out of the way for this brand new beginning because we have to go back to the Ace. Letting go of the burdens from the past, which would be the Ten of Wands. Yeah. The Green Man, 0. Whoa. There's a lot of fire coming out here, babies. The new beginning, the Tower, divine intervention, and we have 0, the Fool. It's called the Fool in Tarot, but here they do not call it the Fool. The Green Man, the new beginning, new growth, taking a leap of faith. You know, you see this beautiful green energy going out in nature. You could see him sitting here playing the violin, playing the flute. They could be playing musical instruments. So this is also a reminder. He's got a staff here covered in leaves. The dog, there, you could see this dog up here just looking up at the sky. So this is what I'm getting is being out in nature, getting the clear answers of taking a leap of faith. What is the next action step to take? Because in this Aries season, we have to be very, very diligent to cool our emotions before we take any divine inspired action. You do not want to take action in lack, fear, jealousy, anger, sadness. It is taking this leap of faith, a lot of green energy. So this could be a reminder today to keep going out in nature and staying grounded for this new beginning. Because this is what this Tower is coming through with this Ace of Wands, this new beginning. And this is energetically and toward physical action towards your union. Wands and fire is about taking inspired action. Let's see if we are getting one more card from this deck. Wow. And it's 1:11 on my clock. I am seeing 1:11. Continue to believe. Yeah. Ooh. The Witch. Wow. This would be the Magician. Yeah, this came out again. She is, there's a bird. It looks like a crow in the tree. Could be giving her downloads, messages. She's got a pentacle. It's a female form of the Magician. A cup, a pentacle, a sword. You have all, they have all the materials and exactly what they need to move this forward. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. We got the Two of Cups. You know what? This is coming to an end of a tough cycle. And that's what also that Tower is telling me. This, what I'm getting from the Tower, it could be a long Tower moment they're going through, but it is divine intervention. That is, I'm also getting Archangel Nathaniel, again, moving all these blockages out of the way. Everything and anything is possible with that 1:11 on my clock. And this is, celebrating with 2 cups with drinks. There's the door here. And what I'm getting from this 2 of Cups, the door has opened, bringing you together. I'm getting this could be the Emperor knocking on your door. Could be they having 2 glasses with them. You could be celebrating with 2 drinks. Could be alcoholic, non-alcoholic, not sure. But yeah, this is happening for you. Wow. This is beautiful validation. Do we have any more last messages? Yeah. Let's see. We just got, wow, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups again. Happiness. Holding, they got all their cups together on that table. She's got 5, he's got 5. 5 and 5 is 10. So now they're, this new beginning. And you could see this little girl picking the flowers. And you could see this couple hugging and embracing each other, sitting under this tree out in nature, enjoying the quiet, the stillness, and the beauty of nature. She's sitting here and just enjoying herself. You see the water, the ducks, everything calm. Wow, that's the bottom of the deck. So this is what is happening with this new moon in Aries. Whew. Let us see final deck. And we're going to be pulling out another deck. We're going to pull out some last and final messages. Divine Masculine messages to Divine Feminine from the beautiful George Drew from Blue and Pink Soul Sync. Let us see. Wow, bottom of the split. Wow. I am dreaming of you and I'm on mission. This is the main energy that's coming through. So they're definitely dreaming of you. There could be more and more intense dreams coming through. They are on their mission. You are on their mission. You're both on your mission. And let us see. We got 2 more cards out the split. We got another Forgive Me card. And I will be shocked if this came flying out. We are one. Can you forgive me? Yeah. But again, at the bottom of the split. This is crazy. Yeah. This is twice. Twice. I don't know. I got this stuck here, but I just wanted to show you. And this is not... I'm trying to pull these cards apart. This is crazy. This got stuck. And it's not... I'm trying to pull it apart to show you. And it's giving me resistance. Yeah, they're not letting you go. Can You Forgive Me has come out again for the 3rd time. At the bottom of that split. Yeah, we are one. This... I was trying to pull the cards apart to show you, and it wasn't coming apart. That is crazy. They're not letting you go because you are one. Wow. Transformation, yeah. Death. Birth, death, and rebirth. Transformation is happening, my loves. Yeah, whoa. This just flew, this flew out on the, right out on fire. And yes, there's another one. Our union is happening. What did I just say? And guess what? I'm on mission. That showed up twice at the bottom of the card pull deck. Yeah, they're on mission. Any more final messages? Yeah, they're definitely being on mission. If you think my journey is easy, then you are wrong. Well, you know darn well, Empress, their journey isn't easy. Yours wasn't easy. Nobody's is easy. And they're definitely going through it. Yeah. I'm making decision towards our union. You could be feeling gnashing of the teeth. You could be feeling teeth grinding, bleeding at the gums. Yeah, because they're making decisions. And I am facing my inner fears. And what I'm getting here, they're releasing fears to come towards you and to make this union happening. And we just have one fly out on the floor. Ugh. As I walk on this earth, I feel closer to you. Absolutely. Final message. They are definitely grounding out in nature, and they feel close to you. They feel much closer to you when they're out in nature. And you're feeling much closer to them when you're out in nature. This is also where you're getting telepathic messages, feeling their energy. You could be getting hot flashes going out in nature. And if you're getting those hot flashes, they're definitely out in nature. Maybe being a naturist, I don't know. Or you're definitely feeling their energy at this time. It is increasing. You could be feeling their energy nearby. They could be lurking around someplace, you know. But anyway, these are the messages that are coming from your Emperor at this time, before the new moon in Aries. And the Emperor card is number 4 in the tarot deck, which is a major arcana that is divine masculine. And they are stepping into their power just like you are. And they're stepping in mission just like you are. And they're also being in service, whatever type they're guided to. So I am sending you all I am sending you all lots of love. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And there will definitely be that new moon reading coming up tomorrow, as we are stepping toward the energy which will start coming in this evening, the Aries new moon. So sending you all lots of love, sending you all, lots of abundance. And if you would like a personal reading with me, email me below at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com. Please definitely thank you all for the likes, subscribes, and shares. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. And to the newcomers, welcome. And definitely comment below. Let me know what has been coming up for you. I will definitely reply. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with some of the readings. When I do reply, if there's something coming up for you, I may be guided to pull a card for you and let you know what that is. Also, we will be doing a ISA activation tomorrow. ISA light code activation. I am not sure what it is, but they will let me know. I was planning to do one for a while, but Spirit and my team said now was not the time. And why was that? Because there were lots of things that needed to be let go that were no longer serving me, us, everybody, he, she, thee, them. So, sending you all lots of love. Have a wonderful, magical, wonderful Wednesday. Bye.